Good day everyone, and welcome to Learn English with Blaine. And this is an intermediate dictation with a focus on nouns. Here are the instructions for those of you that are new to my channel. So I'm going to say something. I will say the passage once at a normal rate. And I will repeat each passage 2 more times, much slower. So you are going to hear what I say, and then you can write down what I say. Write as much as you can. I will show the passage at the end, so you can check your listening and your writing. Do not worry if you make a few spelling mistakes, or if you miss a few words. The important thing is that you practice listening and writing. One more thing. Remember to underline the nouns after you write your dictation. So you are going to hear what I say, write it down, and then underline the nouns on your paper. Remember that nouns are people, places, and things. So if you see, when you write your dictation, if you see any nouns, such as people, places, or things, you can underline those. Okay, do you have your pen and paper ready? Okay, so I'll give you a moment to get that. And remember that you are going to listen and then write what you hear me say. This is going to be an example. So in this example, if I was to say, she met her brother at the mall and then they walked home together, right? So you heard me say that. And this is what I said. She met her brother at the mall, and then they walked home together. So in this passage, she, brother, mall, they, and home, these are all nouns. Okay, so let's get started with dictation number 1. The children had to stay late at school to finish some work that is due tomorrow. I'm going to say it slower now. The children had to stay late at school. Stay late at school to finish some work. To finish some work that is due tomorrow. That is due tomorrow. So I'll give you a moment to underline the nouns. Okay, so this is what I said. The children had to stay late at school to finish some work that is due tomorrow. Okay, so in this passage we see children, school, and work. Now, it can be confusing because work is a verb, but in this situation, it is a noun. Okay, so sometimes words can be nouns or they can be verbs. In this case, it's a noun. Okay, let's go on to dictation number 2. John and Martha arrived here from Nigeria 5 years ago, comma, but I think they're going to move to Toronto in April. I'll say it 2 more times. John and Martha arrived here. John and Martha arrived here from Nigeria. From Nigeria 5 years ago. 5 years ago, comma. But I think they are going to move to Toronto in April. Okay, so we've got several nouns there, and I'll give you a moment to underline those. Okay, and here we go. This is what I said. John and Martha arrived here from Nigeria 5 years ago, comma, but I think they are going to move to Toronto in April. Okay, and here we see a noun. This is called a compound noun. Whenever we have two nouns together with an and, we call it a compound noun. Here, in this case, is a noun. Nigeria is a noun. Years, a year is a noun. It's a thing. I, they, Toronto, and April. These are all nouns. So that's dictation number 2. Let's go to dictation number 3. I think you should walk to school today because the weather is beautiful. I think you should. I think you should walk to school today. Walk to school today because the weather is beautiful. Is beautiful. Exclamation point at the end. Exclamation point. So I'll give you a moment to write that out and to underline the nouns. I think you should walk to school today because the weather is beautiful. So in this sentence, we've got I, you, school, weather, and these are the nouns. I, you, school, and weather. These are nouns. Dictation number 4. My best friend bought a new house last week, comma, so I'm going to go and help her decorate if I have time. My best friend bought. My best friend bought a new house last week, comma, last week, comma. So I am going to go and help her decorate if I have time. If I have time. Okay, so I'll give you a moment to finish your writing and then to underline the nouns. Okay, and this is what I said. My best friend bought a new house last week, comma, so I am going to go and help her decorate if I have time. And so these are the nouns. Friend, house, I, her, time. Okay, let's go on to dictation number 5. We went running 5 times last week, comma, yet I wasn't tired at all. Exclamation point. I think I will do some biking next week. We went running 5 times last week. 5 times last week, comma, yet I wasn't tired. Yet I wasn't tired at all. Exclamation. at all! Exclamation. I think I will do. I think I will do some biking next week. Some biking next week. Okay, so I'll give you a moment to finish your writing and to underline the nouns, and then we'll end this dictation. Okay, so this is what I said. We went running 5 times last week, comma, yet I wasn't tired at all! Exclamation. I think I will do some biking next week. So in this passage, we've got we, running, times, I, again, these 3 I's, and then biking. Those are the nouns. You may have a question. Now remember everyone, if you've got any questions about anything at all, just leave your comments in the comment section below and I will respond. For example, running and biking, they look like they could be verbs, but they are actually a type of a noun called a gerund. So if you've got any questions about anything at all, leave your comments in the comment section below. Okay, I want to thank all of you for watching the video. I hope you watched all of it, and I hope that you got some really good practice listening and writing. Remember to leave your comments or questions in the comment section, and I'll be very happy to respond. And if you like the video, please remember to share, like, and subscribe. Bye for now, everyone. And before we leave, though, make sure that you check in the comment section. I left a schedule of some of the videos that I'll be making every week. So if you're curious as to when those videos are coming out, check the comment section and I'll leave it there. Bye for now, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.